folks, welcome to Finance Friday. All right, guys, check out this pool build we are doing. Yep, this will become a pool. We did a rock wall. We dug out everything. And check this out, the Splendid Genesis. This card is one of 110 in the world. Yep, 110 in the world. This one has already sold. If you want something like this, something rare, something valuable, something special, Magic the Gathering back, no gold stuff here. Richard Garfield celebration card, the icon. Just contact me at daniel@vintagemagic.com. If you're looking for Flesh and Blood, Weiss, Final Fantasy, MetaZoo, go to the other guy. Enjoy the video.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.
Hey! Yep, you know who it is. Daniel with vintagemagic.com here. Thank you for joining me for another Finance Friday. It's going to be a good one. I'm telling you. Hold on to your seat. I'm going to respond to Rudy's video. Magic 30 is the next summer Magic. Let me say that to you one more time. Magic 30 is the next summer Magic. What the freak? What? So, people on the Summer Magic group on Facebook were like, whoa, what is going on? What is this video? Tavis King posted it. He's my friend, Rudy's friend. What's going on, right? Tavis is like, let's discuss this. And you're damn right I'm going to discuss it. Before I start the video, I want to tell you guys, the stuff on the internet, some is true, some is false, some is entertainment. Up to you to figure that out. But I will tell you for facts that this particular video will be very professional and very accurate. All right, so to be as clear as possible, guys, Rudy is a great entertainer, a phenomenal businessman, and I admire his ability in the financial world. But in this particular video he did, I don't know what drugs or what, I don't know how much eggnog latte martinis he had. What are you talking about? I mean, you don't have to be a dumb person to figure out, like we completely alien-like in your brain to realize what is Magic 30. Magic 30 are fake Magic cards, or not fake, not counterfeits, but they are not playable Magic cards. Basically, almost proxies. They are not playable. Summer Magic, playable. Game over. End of discussion. But also, very importantly, go on eBay right now. Type in Summer Magic MTG. And you will find some of the most beautiful cards ever created in Magic. Now, I will tell you a little bit of backstory on the set for those of you who don't know about it. But these cards are absolutely stunning. The saturation level, the colors, gorgeous. People would argue they are one of the most beautiful sets ever created. And if you go to Google, type in Summer Magic, Magic Libraries or something, I think they have like a whole complete list of all the cards. And there's even like a full image gallery for some of these other websites. So check that out. I'm telling you, if you want to get real information, do the research. Do the research. Stop the keyboard warrior stuff. Find the time to do the research because it's actually pretty fascinating. All right, so those are some early facts. But Summer Magic, basically, for you guys who don't know, is basically a set that was after revised. And then there was 4th edition, right? And the colors look very similar to 4th edition, if you can look at it. And it was a set that featured weird misprints or weird coloring errors, like the Blue Hurricane. Basically, what happened was the presses, I forgot, it was in the summer of 1994 or something, or I forgot the exact year. They basically printed this thing, and they saw over the weekend that, whoa, this stuff is not correct. You got Serendipity Freak with the wrong artist, Jesper Meerforce, but the right picture? What the hell's going on? You got Blue Hurricane with the blue the blue border, but you still have the green mana symbol. The black cards were all oversaturated, so you can't even read the print really. It's a mess, right? But then you have a lot of beautiful cards that came out of Summer Magic. And it became one of the most beautiful sets ever created by pure accident. So if you look at the collectability side of what Magic has become, and this is like a 94 set, right? This also featured the dual lands, the 10 dual lands. Also, remember, Demonic Tutor was in there, Swords to Plowshares, Sarah Angel, iconic cards like that. So you have a set that was highly coveted, right? Very sought after because of the sheer limited print run. Now, I don't know the print run. I don't know where the rumors are, but apparently people think, yes, Rudy must think that I was back in 1994 in high school. I quit high school early to go to Wizards of the Coast garbage cans. And I basically grabbed those Summer Magic cards and put them in my my bike. Because I didn't have a car back then. I basically had like a bike. Like I also did a paper route. So I did a paper route, those paper route holder things. I put all the Summer Magic cards in my paper route holder. And I did that like multiple times until I could get as many cards as possible. And that's a true story. You can tell Rudy that. Seriously. But all bullshit aside, guys, rumor has it that Summer Magic was distributed through Ireland and Texas and I don't know, East Coast somewhere. I don't know. Different places around the world or, you know, here and there, right? I think somebody went to Australia. No idea, right? Because the boxes look a lot like revised. So there was no way to distinguish it, right? They didn't say Summer Magic, right? And the code name for the set was Edgar. That's what the Summer Magic packs, they have like an E. That's how they notify that, hey, there's Summer Magic packs. But there are Summer Magic packs that could be out there in circulation that are revised. And that could happen too. But I never even dealt with that kind of sealed product before. So that's kind of what I know. Now, another thing that I've seen and, you know, handling Summer Magic and cards and rarities, that I believe that there is approximately 50 or less rares ever created that for Summer Magic. That is an educated guess. Let me say that again. Read my lips. Educated guess. From what I've heard about, there's the various sets, and also what I've seen in general. So, is that rarer than like Alpha? Yeah, right. You bet it is. Is it rarer than Magic 30? Not too sure about that one. But I don't think that's what the point of the video Rudy was trying to go after. The big, like question mark was, or the big, just correlation was Magic 30 is controlled by Hasbro, right? We don't know the print run. We don't know the allocation. We don't know any of that shit, right? But Summer Magic, we don't know that either. But apparently, it's controlled. They're both controlled, Summer Magic and also Wizard, by some random person. It must be me, because apparently I have, a warehouse full in Jacksonville, Florida, right next to Rudy, actually. Actually, right next to Rudy, we have competing warehouses where we have tunnels underneath, just like the DMZ. We literally walk below each other and talk to each other every day. Seriously, that's a true story also. Must be a true story. So this is obviously BS, right? Who has a warehouse of Summer Magic? What the freak are you talking about? So anyway, long story short, what you hear on the internet, guys, isn't always true. I'm not here to really, today in this video, to talk about why the BS. I mean, I guess, I'm saying about what is the real topic of the video, because you guys are smart enough to figure out that obviously Summer Magic is very beautiful, one of the most beautiful sets ever made. You guys are smart enough also to figure out that Summer Magic has extreme value. Type in Summer Magic MTG on eBay. You can type in Flesh and Blood, Weiss, MetaZoo, all that crap, that's being sold out there. You ask yourself, is Summer Magic, if you had a Summer Magic set? This is a question I'm going to pose back to you guys. If you had a Summer Magic set, which is probably valued well over about almost $300,000, okay? Mint condition, right? High quality condition. Would you rather have that or the equivalent of Flesh and Blood? Or even, let's just say this. Let's say you had $600,000 of Flesh and Blood product. Would you rather have that or Summer Magic? Seriously, a Summer Magic set. Let's say the Summer Magic set's $300,000, but you get double the amount for Flesh and Blood. Comment below which one would you rather have. And if you guys put Flesh and Blood, I want to ask you guys a question. I didn't say which product. I guess it doesn't really matter. But how are you going to sell $600,000 of Flesh and Blood product and not have that product tank like below the Summer Magic set? The reality is, most people are going to comment and say, I want the Summer Magic set. And the main reason why is this. The rarity alone is insane. Now, obviously, you can go back to Rudy's video and you can be like, well, obviously one guy controls the whole thing. It's kind of like diamonds. It's like De Beers. It's like, the diamond industry, right? Jewelry industry, whatever. It's controlled by one or two or some individuals control everything. Sounds pretty familiar with some other games. Interesting. I wonder what games that would be. Because people who get inside that game were able to buy lots of boxes on the cheap from the source and basically sell them to their patrons or other people. And then they were able, and then they bought them, and then they dumped a lot of it, and they went up, and then the patrons lost their ass because, I don't know. And then they bought it back for a fraction the price. I don't know who that is. I honestly know who that is. That sounds like, I don't know, manipulation. The most corrupt thing you'll ever hear. That sounds like something very similar. Interesting. But Summer Magic, apparently is equivalent to that because, well, apparently I have a shitload of it laying around in my warehouse next to Rudy's. So I just want to let you guys know that, look, if you're looking for Summer Magic, I appreciate, guys, the free advertising, honestly. If you're looking for Summer Magic, contact me, Daniel@vintagemagic.com. Happy to help you with your Summer Magic collection. If you're looking to sell or etc., always happy to help too. And look, when it comes down to it, with all the buzz about Magic 30 and all the gossip and everything, I just want to put as much facts as possible rather than all the fiction. But again, you might be thinking I'm full of shit because I'm joking around quite a bit, and some of the stuff might be real. Is Daniel trolling Rudy? Is Daniel making up, fake news? What's going on? You have to decipher that. This is the problem, is that this internet thing we're doing, there's like this, entertainment we have for YouTube, right? There's also a lot of information. And the reality is these news outlets, they call themselves, or, YouTubers, a lot of this stuff is just a lot of complaining and not really factual. It's hard to know, right? I would say financially, always be careful what you're buying. But ask yourselves again, would you rather have a complete set of Summer Magic or $600,000 of Fabulicious, Flesh and Blood, Monarch, Unlimited, whatever product, right? You tell me below, and you have answered the question. Have a good week, guys.
Hey everyone, it's me, Daniel with VintageMagic.com. I want to share with you more about how we handle consignments. So to begin the consignment process, we actually need to start with the consultation service. In this consultation, I will determine what you're looking to do. And generally, consigners usually tell me, hey Dan, I'm looking to sell my items and maximize the value of their collection. After we determine through the consultation, I usually like to do an appraisal process. And an appraisal process in terms of a consignment is more fitted towards authenticity and valuation for current market values. From there, after a contract is crafted and signed, we will then receive the items from you. The reason why our consignment process is very thorough is we also identify cards that could be graded so then they can maximize higher dollar values. So the payment process is very simple. Once we have sold your items, you'll get an updated ledger, and we will process payment for whatever form of payment you need. As a consignor, you're gonna experience our white glove service. What that means is I'm gonna personally handle your collectibles from beginning to end. And rest assured, the client that purchases your collectibles will also receive the same white glove service. It's a signature service that I really pride myself on in working closely with my clients.
Vintage Magic. Game, collect, invest. For more information about our consulting and professional services, visit vintagemagic.com.